pastor of this church, Pastor Charlotte Barrett. I would like to give an honor to each and every one of you guys who came today, and I just want to jump right into this today. So the title of my sermon is, Greater is He living in me than he that is in the world. Okay. Amen. So that's the title of my sermon. I don't know if they got it up, but it's Greater is He that is in me. Okay. Well, brothers and sisters, I'm not gonna prolong anything. I'm gonna just dive right into my sermon. And so today, what I'm talking about is greater is He that is in us than he that is in the world. I'm just thankful. This whole week it's been kind of hectic for me. It's been kind of hard, but of course I would expect that, right? Because I'm going to preach this week. So I've had some ups and downs this week. I've seen like I've had more downs than ups. It's been pretty challenging, but I'm thankful to God that I'm here right now and that I'm able to be before you guys. So as I was getting my sermon out today, I was thinking to myself, yeah, why is it so challenging? I know I've asked this question to God before. Why is it so challenging when you're going to bring a word why is it so challenging and the devil will just keep pressing you, and the harder you go for God, why is it so challenging? And then as I was getting out my sermon, I realized, well, when you've been a person like me and you've lived over half of your life for Satan and you've been in his camp, and then just one day out of the blue, just one day, you wake up one morning and you come to your right mind and you realize that the chains that have been on your feet are broken. You wake up one day and you realize these chains of imprisonment that have been on your feet don't have to be there. When you've lived over half of your life for Satan and you come out of his camp, yeah, Satan's he's gonna have a lot of hiccups for you. He's gonna have a lot of things coming your way. Because let's face it, I'm 28 years old, but I came to Christ in 2010. I knew God, I grew up with God, I was in the choir since I was like 5 years old, maybe younger. But I came away from God at about the age of 11 or 12. It seems like as soon as I hit middle school. I came away from God, decided to go my own way, decided that I wanted to live a different life. And then for about 8 years, I hung out really tough. It was about 8 years. I hung out really tough and got into a lot of trouble, more trouble than the average person probably in. And so one day I woke up and it was told to me that we're going to have a prayer meeting. And we're going to meet with the pastor. And my cousin John, he met with the pastor and they fasted for us. They fasted for our whole family. My family is the McCrae family, and there's quite a few of us. And so they fasted for 3 days. And I never met Pastor. I had seen her before in like 2006. She had given my brother Marco a word that changed his life. She baptized him at the age of 14, but I never got to meet her up close and personal. So we go meet her inside of her doctor's office. There was a doctor's office that they had owned at the time. And we go in there and we go to meet with them. And she begins just to speak to each and every one of us. And the Holy Spirit was so deep and it was so thick in the room. So she would say just one word to one of us. And they would fall and pass out. The Holy Spirit was so deep, and ever since that day, 2010, Pastor has been my pastor. I decided to give my life to God. And so that was just me coming into it. Of course, this whole week's going to be ups and downs for me because I decided I'm going to preach. Pastor told me it's your turn to preach this week, and so I had already had notes out, been taking notes because I knew my turn was going to come up to preach. And so I had got notes out, but the whole week it was not only Christmas and the holidays last week. But then this week comes up, and then I have a bunch of things just coming at me. Things with my husband, just feeling overwhelmed with myself, feeling overwhelmed with my life. And I'm like, what is this? And then as I begin to write, as I begin to pray, I just begin to preach to myself, and God begins to tell me what to preach. And I thought I already had it out. I already thought I had everything I needed out, but He begins to just to talk to me, and I begin to literally in the room while my kids and my husband are sleeping, preach to myself. And in life, sometimes that's how it has to go. When you've been through the ups and downs, when you've been at the lowest moments in life, you have to preach to yourself. You have to preach to yourself. I have to preach myself happy. I have to preach my own. I have to preach myself into salvation. I cannot let the devil win. I have too much to live for to let the devil win. And so I realized this whole week, oh yeah, Brittney, it's going to be hard. And it's going to be even harder when you're preaching for God. You're now a target for the devil. But the only thing is, greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. And well, when I met Pastor, like I said, you meet a pastor that is willing to work with you and overcome the brokenness that you've been with. When you meet a pastor and when you come back to your first love, who is Jesus Christ, when you meet a pastor that's willing to work with you, that knows your family's history, knowing that you guys were in gangs, know that there was incest, knowing that there was all kinds of madness, knowing that you were drinking basically since you are old enough to drink, when you know all that sin of a family and you get to know a family and you're still willing not to judge them, but willing to take them under your own wing, oh yeah, the devil's going to come after you, because she didn't travel all the way from Hawaii just for anything. But I take it right now that she traveled from Hawaii, even if it was just me, she still would have came. Because I know that's the kind of heart that Pastor has. I know that that's the kind of heart that God has placed in Pastor. And so when you have a pastor that sticks by your side, keep her. And when you have a pastor like that, the devil definitely is going to try to come at you because of her and come at you because he knows what will happen if you come out of darkness. He knows you'll never return back. And so in doing so and in saying that, a lot of times we think our pastor, she's the pastor, she has to be superwoman, she doesn't need prayer. But we don't know the trials and tribulations our pastor faces. We don't know how hard it is. This is her first time traveling to California to see her family. We don't know the hardship she had to go through. She had to leave her family behind, forsaking all others and carry her cross. So a lot of times we think the pastor's supposed to pray for us and she's supposed to do all this, but what happened to us lifting up our pastor? What happened to us lifting this heavy burden that she's been carrying? We don't know the crosses she's faced. We don't know the endurances she's went through. Just coming over here to preach for us. Look at each and every one of us. Each and every one of us has children. So we're carrying a nation of people. We're carrying a nation of people in our belly. And I know that that's why the enemy has been fighting so hard against Bethesda. Hallelujah. Amen. Amen. Sorry. Amen. And so I also wanted to talk to you guys, Pastor, because I told them that the sermon, the title of my sermon is "Greater is He that is in me than he that is in the world."
Yes, amen.
Amen. So you try to do something for God. He is going to try his very best to stop you and make you feel offended with your pastor, make you feel offended with your husband. He's going to make you angry with your neighbor just for saying hi. And what I mean by that is be angry with you just for your neighbor saying hi, is that the devil will try anything. He's going to try anything. He'll make it out to be something totally different than what it is. It'll be white and the devil will say it's purple. That's how he is. That's his job, right? He is a whisperer. He's a father of lies, and that's his job. He's doing his job. He's going to whisper against the church. He's the father of lies. He's going to lie. Every chance he can, he's going to turn the smallest thing into the biggest thing. Amen. But we just have to remember, greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. I'm not going to lie. My actions sometimes behave like I forget. Greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I forget that my God is bigger and that my God is better. Sometimes I do forget. And sometimes I'll say, well, I can't do this because if I preach, then the devil's going to attack my family. Well, of course he is. Because if you're not preaching, if you're not doing God's will, he feels like he already has you under his rug. He feels like he already has you in his camp. So he's not going to try. He doesn't have to try anything when it's already done. You don't have to milk a cow. I mean, why pay for the milk when you can get it for free? Why pay for any type of milk? Why do that? Why sit there and buy a cake when you have cake at home? Why? So the devil is not going to do that. If he feels like he already has you in his camp, there's nothing he has to work for, he's not going to attack you. I've heard many people, and including myself, say, oh, I'm not going to preach. Because last time I preached, the devil, he started giving my daughter really bad dreams. The last time when I preached, the devil, he started attacking Jordan. He started attacking Samuel. I kid you not, last time I preached, The last time I preached, then my son Samuel, he had like a nightmare that night. And then me and Hector, we just looked at each other, and all glory to God, we knew what it was. We were like, devil, the Lord rebuke you, Satan, you get away from our son. We knew what it was. We knew it was an offensive attack of the enemy to tell me, oh, Brittney, don't preach again. And because I had preached like 3 weeks in a row. But then after that time, then I didn't want to preach anymore. After I stopped reading my word, after I stopped letting the Holy Ghost move, and all I had to be was on my off day. And my day I didn't read my word. My day I didn't wake up and pray, and then the devil kept whispering. And then after a week of whispering, I began to believe those lies. Yeah, it's because I'm preaching. It's because I'm preaching. That's why all these problems are happening with me and my husband. That's why all this is going on. That's why all this is happening, because I'm preaching. That's why it's happening. And I was beginning to think I wasn't strong enough to do it. No, Pastor's strong enough to do it. Rosie, maybe she's strong enough to do it. Jeanette's strong enough to do it. Maybe Hector, I'm not strong enough to do this. I can't do this. But I had to realize I'm not on this. I'm not in this battle alone. The battle is not mine. It belongs to God. Amen. Honestly, for me in my life, I forget the devil. I forget that the devil. That the devil is going to try to catch me on my off days is what I mean. And what I mean by him catching me on my off days is, a lot of times I realized in this past year he caught me on my off day by telling me, oh, you lost your mom, you lost your grandma. How are you going to make it without your mom? How are you going to make it without your grandma? Your mom is your mom. Your mom is that person you could call when you needed somebody to talk to. Whenever you and Hector were going through something, she's that one person that wouldn't judge, but she would pray for you right away. And she has sovereignty over you. And he would begin to whisper all these lies, because I do remember as a child when I found out my mom had cancer, I do remember that I said, if anything ever happens to my mom, if my mom passes, I will not be able to make it. I remember speaking those things. And I remember that when I spoke those things, it was like me almost knowing it was going to happen, but not wanting to accept it. And when I spoke those words out and said, if my mom passes, I'll never be able to make it. I don't know what I would do. It was so amazing because when the time came for my mom to pass, literally 3 weeks before my mom passed, it happened in the most amazing way. I was baptized with tongues. And when I tell you I was baptized in tongues, I had all this on my heart. I was on the prayer line. I believe Angel was on there, and Adriana and Pastor and my cousin Adriana, and we were all on the prayer line. And I was like, I had all these things on my heart. I wanted to repent. I had it in my mind what I wanted to say. I had that I was going to say, Lord, forgive me. I've been a mess. I repent. All these things were playing through my mind. And I was like, Lord, I'm going to say this to you. I'm going to say this to you. And I was already crying. I was hearing the other girls speak. As I was hearing them give their testimony, I was already crying. Or as they were praying, as they were praying in the Holy Spirit and Pastor praying, I could already feel what I wanted to say. I had it made up in my mind, but when I opened my mouth, all you could hear is hallelujah, thank you, Jesus. All you could hear was the Holy Spirit just move out of my mouth. And I didn't know what I was speaking. I didn't know that my mom was going to pass at the time. I still didn't want to accept it. And my husband was in the room, and God woke him up and he said, your wife is out there and she's praying in the Holy Spirit. And he was having Hector to join me, but Hector wouldn't join me at the time, and he repented for not joining me, but he wanted to join me. We didn't know what we were about to endure in our family. We didn't know that we were going to lose our mom. But each and every day that I woke up at 4 in the morning, I was killing my flesh and I was moving closer to the Holy Spirit. So that when the day came, and that was October 12th of 2017, so that when it came, I was going to be able to fight. I was going to be able to stand up when my dad was laying down. I was going to be able to stand up when my dad had fell. Because at the time that my mom passed, at the time that my mom passed, I just remember my dad called me and he told me that I had to get to the hospital, and I will never forget. I haven't told everybody this, but I know I told Rosie and Pastor. As soon as he called me and he started crying, I hung up the phone on him because I knew what it was and I didn't want to accept it. I just told Hector, I just gotta go visit my mom. My dad's calling me. And then Pastor called me back and she said, Brittney, you have to get here now. You have to get here now. She said, your mom passed. And I said, no. And I fell to the ground and I fell and I just wept before the Lord. And I was like, God, why didn't you tell me? God, why didn't you warn me? And he was like, Brittney, I tried to tell you, you just didn't want to accept it. You just didn't want to accept it. I didn't hide anything from you, my daughter. And he told me that I was going to be okay. And so I'm able to stand before you today. I'm able to stand here in my right mind. I'm able to stand before you and tell you God is real. I'm able to stand before you and tell you God is real. He is so real in my life. He has brought me through so much in my life. And I give God glory. I give him honor for all you worthy, Jesus. You're worthy, God. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. You're worthy, Jesus.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Thank you, God. Hallelujah. Thank you, God. Hallelujah. Amen. Amen. Thank you, Jesus. Amen. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Yes. Oh, Lord, have your way, God. Have your way, Master. Have your way, oh God. Have your way, Jesus. I let you have your way, God. Have your way, God. Please, have your way. Whatever you want to do with me, oh God. Have your way, oh God. In Jesus' name, have your way, God. In Jesus' name, oh God. Yes, God. Yes, God. Thank you, Jesus. Amen. 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 So, back to the message. And so, as I was getting this sermon out, I was thinking of just ways the devil whispers to us. And it was coming to me how he'll whisper to you at your darkest hour, at the time you're most hurt, at time you're vulnerable. And he'll begin to bring up what people did to you in your past. Oh, so-and-so misused you. When you went to the store the other day, or when you went to the family gathering, did you see how they gave to her or him, and they didn't give to you, and you paid for it? They're taking advantage of you. And just begin to whisper words of darkness, and begin to whisper things to your mind, and just begin to feed you all this darkness when it's really not that way. And just begin to tell you, oh yeah, remember what your husband said to you the other day? Remember what he did? And remember what your pastor did to you? And remember what your sister did to you? How she was looking at you like that? Remember how she was yelling at your kids? Or remember how she wouldn't do this or wouldn't do that for you? Remember what your dad did? He always buys for Rosie and Marco, but he doesn't buy for you. And really it's like, okay, devil, I know that the reason that happens, because sometimes, I'm not going to lie, there would be civil rivalry between me and my sister. I'm like, oh, Dad, you bought it for her, but not for me. It's like, you have your husband here, Brittney. I'm like, oh, yeah, I forgot. Sometimes I want to be that big baby and just be able to jump on my dad's lap, but my dad reminds me, Brittney, you're married now. Before, because I know that's true, because before I got married, my dad, him and my mom spoiled me, and they would get me whatever I wanted. Mom, I want a new bedroom set. They would buy me a complete new bedroom set. I mean, my parents, they did. They spoiled me, and they told me, Brittney, we see, you're married to Hector now, and you're acting a little spoiled, and he's working a job, and it's paying good, but you're kind of going a little overboard. You want everything new from Ashley's Furniture, and you want a new bedroom set, and you want a new bedroom set for the kids, and you want all new furniture and everything. You don't care if he has to go through a little bit of a struggle. Just take little by little, Brittney. You can start at the bottom. I'm like, no, I want to start at the top. And my mom and dad are like, Brittney, you can't act like that. My dad's like, Brittney, me and your mom have been talking, and we just want to tell you, you're acting a little spoiled. I'm like, Mom and Dad, you don't know what you're talking about. If he wants to be married to me, he needs to be able to pay for me. And I would say these little weird things, not knowing that it wasn't normal. I thought my talk was normal and everyone else was abnormal. I thought that, I thought they were abnormal, And so when Rosie and them would say anything to me, I'm like, you guys need to stop being haters. Stop, okay? I need this stuff. And my mom would just keep having to tell me, Brittney. And she would laugh a little bit. My mom was so sweet. She would laugh a little bit, but she would be serious at the same time, like Brittney, and then giggle a little bit. And I'm like, Mom, seriously. And so when push came to shove, and I wanted all this new furniture, and then I wanted Hector to be able to buy me another car because we only had one car at the time. And when bills came piling in and we weren't able to afford it, God had to humble me. And through that humbling, I've learned a lot in life. I mean, there's still times in life where Hector has to get me back on the right path, but I mean, I've learned so much just by that simple lesson my mom and dad tried to tell me. Just by her telling me, Brittney, you know, I know that we did a lot for you and everything, but you and Hector are a newlywed couple and you're a young couple. You're not going to be able to afford everything you want. And so I thought that what she was telling me was just her being mean to me. But really, she was trying to teach me a little bit about life. And so when I realized that the devil, he whispers all these things to us, I began to talk to God about how he whispers to the men and how he whispers to the women. And so God was just explaining to me, so it'll happen that the devil's whispering to your husband at work. Maybe you guys got into a fight the night before. And he'll begin to whisper to your husband or your wife while they're at work, or whisper to me while I'm at the grocery store. And so then I'll get home to Hector, or Hector will get home to me, and then he'll say maybe the food isn't ready how he wants, or the house isn't clean how he wants. So he'll just say one word, and maybe I say a smart comment, or like, why don't you do it yourself then? Or maybe I don't say what he wants. And then that whole little thing, just from the night before, the devil whispering, or that day, him whispering, us not asking for forgiveness, just by that, the devil will turn it into this whole thing. Before you know it, you're in a full-blown argument. You're in a full-blown argument, and your children are right there. And as I was reading about it, I'm like, God, that is so sad. I've done that a lot this year. I'm not gonna lie. I've been so much in my flesh. I've been so much in my flesh that a lot of times, instead of me and Hector going to the side, I'll just talk right in front of my children. The Bible tells us in Ephesians 4:29, it says, let no corrupt communication come forth from your mouth. And I'm going to go to it because I don't want to get the scripture wrong. It's Ephesians 4:29. Okay. And it says, let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to the use of edifying, that it may minister grace unto the hearers. And when I think about it, I'm like, God, you want it to edify grace unto the hearers? Well, when we look around at the time, who are the hearers? At the time of most of mine and my husband's altercations or arguments, it's our children. Our children are the hearers. So as we're sitting there and we're arguing, getting into our selfishness, like, oh, you didn't do that, well, I got home and you didn't do this for me, you didn't bring me this and that, well, you didn't get me anything for our anniversary, or you didn't bring me flowers today, or you didn't give me money when I wanted to go to the store the other day, and just getting into selfish arguments. I didn't realize that Jordan and Destiny and Samuel and Emmanuel and Elizabeth, they're all sitting right there and they're staring at me. They're staring at me, and even Emmanuel now, he'll look at me and he just laughs about everything. He doesn't understand it, but he'll just laugh at me, and I'll have to look at Hector. And I can admit a lot in 2018, I'm not going to say I did the right thing. I didn't say, Satan, the Lord rebuked me. I didn't realize the plan of the enemy. I just went along with it, and I would say, kids, leave the room. I'm talking to your dad. Instead of us knowing, oh, we said we were going to take the kids here today, so I'm not going to let the devil get in the way. I'm not going to let the devil get in the way. We told them we were going to take them to the park and then go out for pizza. Instead of me not doing the right thing, I wanted to argue. I wanted to be right. I wanted Hector to be wrong and get my point and say that I'm right. I wanted him to apologize, and I wanted to be in control. A Jezebel spirit, and I'm not gonna lie, I've carried that spirit of Jezebel, not knowing it. When I used to hear about Jezebel in the church, I used to only think Jezebel meant you were like a whoremonger. I thought Jezebel meant that you were like a bad girl. I didn't know Jezebel was a controlling spirit. I didn't know that it meant she neutered men and that she was a killer of prophets. I didn't know. And honestly, I didn't know that. And Hector, he would even admit it to me sometimes. He would say, Brittney, that's a Jezebel spirit. And I would say, Hector, the blood of Jesus is against you. I'm not a Jezebel. And so I would get mad at him when he's telling me the truth. I'm like, you know what? You just need to take a minute. You need to take a minute, not knowing I needed to take a minute. I would tell him he needed to take a minute and calm down before he upset me. And he would say, Brittney, hopefully God corrects you. Not like, oh, the blood of Jesus. Are you praying for correction? You pray for conviction for me. And I would get out of here. We're praying correction and not knowing correction is love. We all know correction, and to be corrected by God means that God loves you. Okay, and so when he would say those things to me, I'm just sitting here getting upset with Hector. But at the end of the day, Hector's telling me what's right. And so by the end of the night, for all glory to God, I would say, Hector, forgive me for the way I acted. He's like, Brittney, you know I always forgive you. I love you. I just want you to be more understanding life. And I'm like, Hector, I understand that. But then the next day, if he didn't do something that went my way, I get upset. And I'm not gonna lie. Just within 24 hours, he doesn't do something. He didn't go to the store to get my drink that I wanted. I asked him for an Arizona and he got me a soda. And I'm like, are you serious? Are you serious, Hector? Oh my goodness. And he's like, are you really gonna act like that? Are you really gonna act like that? And I'm like, no, you know what? I'm just dead. I need a minute. And then I would say, oh, I need you to watch the kids so I can go. I just need to go to the gym and never make it to the gym. And never make it to the gym. I would rather probably go get a coffee or something to eat. But anyways, that's another story. But I would just tell Hector all these little things just blowing up, little things, just a bunch of little wildfires. And then before you know it, they turn into a California fire and we're sitting here talking about it. I mean, the devil has really tried to trump on our marriage. But I just tell you right now, Satan, the Lord rebuke you. You get away from my marriage. You get away from the marriages of Bethesda in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. And as I would sit there, I was just like, okay. And I was sitting there the other night, I'm like, wow, God, I have been a mess. I have been a mess. Me and my sister, we were pretty known in Salem, Oregon. Whoa, I've been a big mess. A lot of people known us as Rosie and Brittney, the sisters, the Black and Mexican sisters is what they would call us. The Black and Mexican sisters, Rosie and Brittney. And they're related to the McCraes and this and that. So people had their different names for us, but I was like, oh my goodness, God, I've been a mess. I was that girl singing, I don't want no scrub. A scrub can't get no love from me, and not glorifying it all. I just was talking to God this morning and I was like, God, forgive me, oh God. God, forgive me, because that song, No Scrubs, that was not meant to build our men up. That was meant to tear the men down. And I realized, and I just told God it so clearly, I was like, God, if it's not building our men up, then it's tearing them down. And I didn't realize that saying no scrubs, that could have turned our men gay, because they would have been like, oh, girls are too this way or too that way. And so they'll turn the other way. You wonder why so many Americans are now gay, because girls will pray really hard to get, and then when you get with them, they'll play a Jezebel. And so when I was talking to God about that song, well, God, that song was really demonic. It was saying, if you don't have a job, if you don't have a car, don't look at me. You're not worth it. No vales la pena. That song was saying, I don't want no scrubs. A scrub can't get no love from a girl like me. And we used to roll around glorifying that song, saying all these things about this song. And then God was just explaining to me, Brittney, well, how could you not know it's demonic? If that song is not glorifying me, then it's glorifying Satan. If that song is not building the men up, then it's tearing them down. And God was revealing to me, he was just revealing to me, that song made so many men feel less of a man. That song was meant to tear them down and not build them up. That was the Jezebel song. And that song was the Jezebel song. That was a song of control. Like, if you don't have a job, if you don't have a car, if your pockets aren't rolling, don't come over here. That was a total Jezebel song. And what I mean by that Jezebel song is, that song neutered so many men's hopes and dreams. That song neutered so many men's hopes. It made them feel like less of a man. They were like, yeah, if I don't have a job, if I'm not a baller, I can't get with the girl like Beyonce. I can't get with the girl like this. I can't get a pretty girl. It neutered so many men's hopes and dreams. Yes. It made them feeling like less of a man if they didn't have the qualifications of the world. But I wanted to tell you, never men feel like you have to meet the qualifications of the world to be what they call a baller, shot caller. Okay? Never feel like that. Because you're the child of a Most High God. Because you're a man of God, you're a baller. You're a baller because you are the child of God. And I don't mean a baller in the way of the world, but I mean you are successful, you're loved, you're cared for, you're highly favored. Okay? A lot of people will say, oh, in order to be a boy that's fly, you have to have a nice car, you have to have a nice whip, you have to have a moving system, you have to have a pretty girl at your side. But no, those are the qualifications of the world. Those are all the qualifications of the world. A lot of times, people will even feel less of a man because they don't have a job, they don't have a car, they don't have their own home by the age of 25, they don't have citizenship, they don't have citizenship, they don't have all the things they want in life, or they're not where they should be, they feel like. And so a lot of times their dreams, because of that, they begin to feel depressed, they begin to feel possessed, and they begin to feel neutered. Their dreams and their hopes are neutered, and they begin to fill in this box. And this box like they can't move. And the next thing you know, that obsession and depression turns into a spirit of alcoholism. That turns into a spirit of drunkenness. That turns into a spirit of whoremonger, being every woman's whore and no woman's. That's what that turns into for a man and for the woman. It's not just men, it's women too. Okay, if you're a woman and say I've seen a lot of women that feel less of a woman if they haven't had a baby yet. And it's strange to me, but a lot of times I'm like, oh, I can understand because children bring so much joy. But for a woman, when you don't bring a man a child, and say you've been with this man 5 or 6 years and you didn't give him a child, and he cheats on you and he gets with another woman and he gets her pregnant, and then he begins to spit that in your face. Well, you couldn't have my baby, that's why I don't want to be with you. And then that woman, you find her on the side of the road, cracked out just because of what her ex-boyfriend told her. But we never stop to realize, what does God say to me? What does God think of me? These are the qualifications of the world. This is what the world says about me. What does God say about me? God says, I love you, I died for you, you're paying with the price. If you weren't worth anything, why would I pay for you? That's what God says. God says, if you're not worth anything, then why would I pay a price for you? And this price was an expensive price. It was a price that no other man can pay. It was a price that you and I can never pay that we can pay. It was a price that we can search for all of our lives and still be in debt. We are debt free because God has allowed us to be there. So when somebody tells you you're not worth it, when somebody tells you you're not worth it, you don't have to pay. When somebody tells you you're not worth it, Alvaro, because you're not married. When somebody tells you you're not worth it, Hector, because you don't have everything you need in life. When somebody tells you you're not worth it, you have to say, I was beautifully and wonderfully made by a perfect and wonderful God, and therefore I am perfectly made. And if I wasn't worth anything, why did Jesus pay for me? Why did Jesus pay for me? Another thing we have to realize in Christianity is that so many people will say, oh no, I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be fine. I'm just going to stay at home. I'm not going to go to church. I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to go to a baby shower today. I'm going to go to work tomorrow. And then the next day I'm going to go out to coming Sunday. My back is hurting. I have a headache. Called to toss my foot. And now I can't walk. A spider just bit my leg. I have every excuse in the world. I just hit a fly and now I can't see. You'll have every excuse in the world. You'll have every excuse in the world. And it's like, and I remember being that girl. And I'm having a runny nose and a bad cough, and Rosie being like, and me being sick in the bed. Brittney, let's go to Flamingos. Oh, here I come. And running out the door. And I was just sick, and my mom was like, Brittney, weren't you just sick? I feel better now. I took that therapy you gave me earlier. Work on this. And when it comes to church, I have a fever. I don't want to give Rosie's baby a fever. I don't want to give Rosie's baby a fever. I don't want to take my baby out in the cold. We'll have all these excuses of how we can serve God from home. We'll have all these excuses. God knows my heart. Yes, He knows your heart. And He's reading your heart. And He knows your heart is saying, I'm well enough to go, but I just don't feel like going. Let's remember, God does not read your mouth. We can give Pastor God every excuse, but God is reading your heart. Amen. And if your heart is not right, if your heart is not right, God can hear it. And think about it. He's such a forgiving God. If He knows your heart is right, He's still allowing you to be here. Why wouldn't we serve a God like that? Amen. So what I'm telling you is there is no middle ground. A lot of people will try to tell us it's okay. You can preach from home. You can preach from home. You can just disobey your pastor and not submit to your pastor, not submit to your husband, and not submit to God, and still be a disobedient prophet. Well, that makes you a witch. That's what that makes you. Amen. These songs of the world building up or tearing down. I was like, okay, God. What about the women's role? Because he was talking a lot about the men and how it's tearing them down. So I was like, okay, God, obviously you're saying something to me. If I want my husband to have that company, I'm going to have to speak to that company. I'm going to have to speak that company in the atmosphere, and I'm going to have to build my husband up. Instead of spending, 365 days of the year tearing him down, what if I spent 365 days building him up? Yeah. I'm telling you, I would be a millionaire. Yeah. I would be a millionaire. And I know that there's power in the tongue. There's the power of life and the power of death. Choose what you're going to do. We're entering into 2019. And say, okay, maybe 2018 wasn't the best year for me. I went through some ups and downs. I ran in the rain, a couple of circles in the rain I ran. I went through a couple of wildfires. I read some roller coasters. I was on some bumpy roads. I hit my feet on a couple rocks. I went through a lot, but you're going to have to look over 2018 and see what you didn't succeed in, see what areas you didn't succeed in, and all you're going to have to do is realize, okay, 2018 wasn't my year, but 2019 I'm claiming and I'm pulling it down in the atmosphere. I'm pulling down my blessing. I'm pulling down my strength. Hallelujah. I'm pulling down my joy. Hallelujah. I'm pulling down the grace of God. I'm pulling down everything that God has for me. I'm pulling down the Holy Spirit. I'm pulling it down in the atmosphere. You have to look over 2018 and say, devil, I see you in my people. Devil, I see you trying to take away my marriage. Times I felt like giving up, God didn't let me give up. Times I felt like running, God wouldn't let me run. Times I had no faith, God poured out His love. At times I would say I'm not going to church, God would pick me up and bring me in. There was so many times I wanted to give up. There was so many times, and that's why the title of my sermon is greater is He that is in me than he that is in the world. I have to realize that that's the type of God I want to serve. I would choose no other way. So going into 2019, we have to look over our lives and we have to say, okay, this is what I did wrong. You have to make a plan, and you have to make it plain. Going into 2019, make a plan. You shouldn't be just going to sit down with all your kids and write a plan. Write that plan down, make it plain, cover it in the blood of the Lamb, and remember, greater is He that is in you than he that is in the world. And I tell you what, no devil in hell will be able to come against the plan of God. No devil in hell will be able to come against what God has ordained. No devil in hell. I tell you what, God has something great for each and every one of us. He has something good for you, Rosie and Chris. You guys have given up so much and taken up your lives. God is going to bless you. I know God has so much for Hector. I know He has so much for Pastor. I know that Jeanette's husband's around the corner. I know that Alvaro's wife is around the corner. I know that Adriana's and Vidal's healing is on the way. I know that Rosie will be reunited with her husband. I know that everything Angel and Lisa have thirsted for, they will get this year. I know that God is going to bless Bethesda. And I know that as we're entering into 2019, we just have to take a moment and look over our lives and repent for our wrongs. And admit our wrongs. X those wrongs out. Ask God to throw those into the sea of forgetfulness, not bring them up again, and let those go. Let all the drinking go. Let all the smoking or whatever you did, the fornication, whatever you did in 2018, sweep it under the rug. Let it go. Don't just sweep it under the rug. Burn it up and send it to hell where it belongs. Because those were plans from Satan. How do I know they were plans from Satan? Because Jeremiah 29:11 tells us plain and clear. It tells us
Jeremías 29:11.
(29:11) says, "For I know the thoughts that I think towards you, saith the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end." So if we know that God has plans of good, if you take out O, and that's God, He has plans of good, He's a good God. And not plans of evil, if you add a D, that's devil. I don't have plans like the devil has for you. God's ways are higher than our ways, His thoughts are higher than our thoughts. And if we know that, then let's walk in it. If we know that God only has plans of good, when something bad happens, let's not blame God. Amen. Let's blame it on the person who really is needed to be blamed on, and that's Satan, the one who comes to steal, kill, and destroy. There's three things. The devil does so many things. He does so much to us, right? But it all sums up to three things. Three things the devil does, and that's in John 10:10.
Juan 10:10.
A moment, just John 10:10 says, "The thief cometh not, but for to steal, to kill, and to destroy. I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly." So God sums up what the devil does into three things. He either comes to steal something or someone. He comes to kill something or somebody. He comes to destroy marriage or destroy your children. Okay, there's three things it sums up to. So either he's come to steal your hopes and dreams, kill off your marriage, kill off your job, or destroy something in your life. But it sums up to three things. So always remember, when Satan comes, it's for something. We don't know what it's for, but we know it's three things. And that's to steal, kill, or destroy. Amen. I realized in 2018, that the devil wasn't only trying to destroy my marriage, but he was trying to kill the future of my children. Because let's face it, if I'm a single mom, and if I decide to marry again, or divorce, marry again, I'm not going to find a man that's going to love my children how I'm not going to find a man with the same way that he is. I mean, I might find another good man, but it's never going to be like what God has it to be, because God wants me and Hector to be married. And we're a family unit, and I realize that the devil has tried so hard to make us clash, make us feel like we're not right for each other, make us feel like we've made the wrong decision, and just make us argue so much. I realized, whoa, he didn't come just after me and Hector. He came after the bigger picture. He came after the little prophets, the 5 little prophets that God blessed. Okay, because if me and Hector aren't together, let's face it, we're going to separate our family. And division brings no goodness. So if I divide my family and Hector take half and I take the other half, there's going to be some chaos. I don't know what will happen in the family, but we know that if you divide a family and split them right in half, that's exactly what it does. It's a broken piece. It's a broken piece. When you have a heart and you cut it down the middle, it's two halves, but they're never the same, right? Because they need to be one piece, to be bonded together. And I realized that Satan tried to come and destroy my marriage this year. He tried to destroy my children's hope, and he tried to destroy their future. He tried so much. And so as I was looking at it, me and Hector a couple of times when we had lost our baby, sometimes we'll look at our little Emmanuel and we'll say, Hector will say, oh my goodness, imagine if we would have had our other baby here. And he'll just begin to get sad and tear up and say, what if I would have had my other baby here? What if you were complaining so much? What if this and that? And he'll say, why did God do this to us? And I would say, why did God do this for us? And then God would remind me, Jeremiah 29:11, that wasn't my plan for you, my daughter. And God would say to me, Brittney, I already told you one time, that was not my plan. My plan was for you to have 6, but you opened the door to disobedience. The wages of sin is death. Remember, the wages of sin is death. I died on the cross, so now I have to give you free will. I can't walk and hold your hand like a baby because I already paid the price. It's like us walking around in a store and us putting on the counter everything we want and telling our parents to pay for it and then paying for it, and then us turning back around and going and stealing it. Come on now. And us turning back around and going and getting the same clothes our parents just paid for, us going back into that store and stealing it. God gave us a choice. Because he died upon the cross for our sins, he gives us a choice of free will. And that choice of free will is that we obey him or we don't obey him. He never wants to force any of us to come. He wants just how he loves each and every one of us and individually and loves us all. He wants us to love him the same way. He doesn't want us to feel forced to be a Christian. He doesn't want us to feel forced. That's why God is so merciful and gracious. Because think about it. If he wanted to force us, he could. And think about it. If he wanted to, all the sinners would be dead. All the sinners. Any person that woke up, imagine God would say, if you sin, I'm going to kill you. And if he did that, then all the sinners would be dead. God is giving us a choice of free will. So when we wake up in the morning, when we wake up and you have a chance to repent, like us waking up all today, it doesn't matter if you drank yesterday. It doesn't matter if you got into an argument with your spouse yesterday. It doesn't matter if you got into an argument with your dad or mom or whatever you did. If you're able to wake up the next morning, don't take it as a coincidence. That's a chance to repent. That's a chance to go before God and say, God, your mercies are new. What you didn't do for me yesterday, you'll do for me today. God, I repent for my sins. I repent for being a mess, God. I repent for being a Jezebel. I repent for stirring up strife in the church. I repent for not being obedient. I repent for not praying for my brothers and sisters. Each and every day that you wake up, that's a chance to repent. Don't feel like you're ever too far gone. Don't feel like you're like, I'm too far gone, I can't go back. Because if it was that way, God would have killed you right now. You would be gone. Obviously, you're waking up because God's allowing you another day to repent, and there's a purpose for your life. So if you're standing here today, it's because you have a plan. God has a plan and a purpose for your life. Not just any plan. He has a great plan for you. And as I was talking to God, I'm like, God, what if I preach and say this message only gets to one person? God's like, well, that one person can turn into two. And that two can turn into 200. And that 200 can turn into 1,000,000. You never know who the message is going to reach. You could be the hands, the other person could be the feet. You could be the eyes, the other person could be the mouthpiece. You never know. And I was talking to God sometimes. God, I wonder, God, if people even listen when you're out there preaching, when you're giving the word of God. And God was just reminding me, you know how pastor preaches over the internet? Well, if her message, like I said, reaches one person and that one person takes it to 10, those 10 people can turn it to 100. Those 100 can turn it into 1,000. 1,000 can turn it into 10,000. And then 1,000,000. You never know who the message is going to reach. So when I'm preaching, I never want to come up here and act like I've been perfect. I never want to come up here and tell you I've been perfect or preach to you the wrong gospel. I would never want to tell you Jesus isn't real. I'm standing before you because I'm here because Jesus is real. If Jesus wasn't real, I wouldn't be here. If Jesus wasn't real, I would have died at the age of 16. If Jesus wasn't real, I wouldn't have been able to make it up here today to preach because I tell you, the devil tried everything to prevent me from coming up here to preach this word to you. It may not be a lot. It may not be what somebody was wanting to hear, but if I preach to one person, then my job is accomplished. If I preach to one person, my job is well done. And I realize that going into 2019, I can't look at everything and all my wrongs and then stay in that pit. If I'm going to look back in 2018 at my wrongs, I need to be able to forget, let go, and let go. So going into 2019, what I want to tell you guys is, look over 2018. Please, before this day is over, look over 2018. See what you didn't succeed in. See what you didn't do right. And just say to yourself, I'm not going to do that. Make it a plan. And make it a plan. I know you like to write, angels, so write it down on a tablet. What you want. If you want you and Lisa to have a home. If you want you guys to have a new car. If you want to have a mobile home, angels, write it down. Let God know what you want. Remember, we serve a big God. Remember, greater is He that is in us than he that is in the world. Whatever you want, all you have to do is ask to the Father, but don't ask amiss. Don't ask amiss. Don't ask because your neighbor has it. Don't ask because your grandmother has this and you don't. Don't ask because your sister has this and you don't. Don't ask because your neighbor has 3 cars and you only have 1 and you have 5 kids. Don't ask amiss. When you're asking, ask with a sincere heart, with a heart of love, with a heart that wants to change. When you're asking God, never ask amiss. And remember that the first thing you should seek is, seek first the kingdom of God, and all things will be added. All things will be added, but it tells you, first, seek the kingdom of heaven. First, seek the kingdom of heaven, and everything will be added. Well, imagine if we all live like that. If we all live like that, seeking the kingdom of God first. Pastor wouldn't have to ask for anything. I wouldn't have to ask her for anything because it would all be added. And I see that in my pastor. Anything she needs is added. It's added because she's seeking the kingdom of God. Will I tell you, brothers and sisters, in 2018, I'm walking in the Holy Spirit. I encourage you guys to walk with me. I'm going to go out and preach. I'm going to begin to preach my own salvation. Okay? I'm going to begin to go out there. If I have to go to the side of the street and just preach, repent for the kingdom of heaven is at hand, I'm going to do it. If I have to go to the homeless man and say, silver and gold I have none, but what I do have, I give it to you in the name of the Holy Spirit, I'm going to do it. If it means just going to the UGM and telling a man that just lost his mother, your mom loves you and she wants you to succeed in life. If it's just something small, I'm going to do it. I'm determined that in 2019, I'm not going to lose all these battles I lost. And like I said, I'm not going to go through all these wildfires and these roller coasters. I'm not going to be walking circles in the rain. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that in 2019. Amen. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Yes, Lord. Have your way, Jesus. Amen. Have your way, God. Have your way. And I know sometimes people may look at me and they may say, Brittney's been pretty disobedient. She hasn't obeyed all the time. And I've looked at myself like that. The reason I say people is I've looked at myself like that. How can I go up here and preach when sometimes Pastor will ask me to do something and I won't really feel like doing it? How can I go up there and preach to people when I haven't been in total obedience? Well, if I wait to be perfect to preach, I may never preach. If I wait, and God was like, you have to work out your own soul salvation in fear and in trembling. That's why I had to preach to myself that way. I was going before